discuss for a moment the avalanche of information emanating from the Jeffrey Epstein files and, the further revelations about the former Prince Andrew, now Andrew Mountbatten Windsor. And let's discuss this with Duncan Larcombe, former royal editor of The Sun and author of Prince Harry, The Inside Story. Duncan, hello. Thank you for joining me. I mean, there's meant to be information to the volume of twice the height of the Eiffel Tower. God, I pity those people who have to go through all of it. Are you one of them? Do you have to sift through all this stuff?
Yeah, I know. Hi, Vanessa.
Hi.
Yeah, I mean, you wonder. I mean, they're talking about more than 2 million documents, and yeah, some journalists have had to do some digging. Fortunately, I'm not one of them.
Oh, good. Tell me what they found there on your behalf, and just whether it materially alters the picture we already have of the disgraced prince, or whether it doesn't materially alter it. Of course, I have to do what everyone always has to do when they discuss this and say Andrew denies any wrongdoing, so I'm saying it. But what has been found? What are the newest findings?
Yeah, I mean, you're right. Andrew denies this. He always has. But there's photographs of him massaging a person whose face is redacted, blocked away. We've got more emails. There's emails involving Fergie as well, and it just paints a terrible picture of a relationship between Andrew and Fergie that had with Jeffrey Epstein, a convicted paedophile, and Ghislaine Maxwell, who's also been convicted of sex trafficking. It's just terrible, and it does make you wonder whether or not King Charles knew about this tranche of information when he made the decision to strip his brother of Prince.
Tell me about whether it proves absolutely conclusively and for once and for all that when the then Prince Andrew was interviewed by Emily Maitlis, he was lying, and he knew he was lying because certainly eyebrows were raised all over the world when he said he had to go and stay with Jeffrey Epstein in New York. He was photographed walking with him in Central Park. You could see him going in the front door, and he said he had to do it because he was an honourable person, and he had to go and say to Jeffrey Epstein in person, "I'm no longer going to have any dealings with you. Our relationship is over." That's what he said to Emily Maitlis. People thought, what? Why don't you just send an email or phone up and say, or get one of your personal private secretaries to say, "I'm afraid you're a convicted paedophile, he can't see you anymore, goodbye." But he said he had to go and do it in person. But he was lying, wasn't he? Because don't many of these emails prove that the contact went on regularly and frequently?
Well, you're absolutely right. I mean, it blows his comments to Emily Maitlis into, the woods. And I've covered this story since 2011.
Yeah.
And I cannot believe that it continues. And there's every chance, actually, that this isn't the end of it. There's still more to come. And ultimately, I think that this is going to end when Andrew ends up in an American court, either civil or criminal, trying to answer under oath the questions that Emily Maitlis would have put to him, and he made such a hash of that.
But hasn't the Department of Justice said only yesterday, no, we've got no reason to see Andrew Mountbatten Windsor. He's not one of our pivotal people here. We're not that interested in the British royal family, really. We like the king, but we don't really care about his brother, and we're not thinking of even summoning him. We don't really care what he has to say. Isn't it only we, the people of Britain, the subjects of the royal family, who care about this stuff, if we do?
Well, let's be honest. I mean, Andrew's line, and I really struggle not to call him Prince Andrew.
Yeah.
But Andrew's line has been, I did nothing wrong. I don't know what's going on, blah, blah, blah. I've never met, or I can't remember meeting. And ultimately, there are civil proceedings going on in America. We know from this last tranche of information that it is official that he was asked to cooperate. He told Emily Maitlis that he would cooperate if asked. And I caveat it quite carefully. I don't want to be laid open to defamation of character, but it does appear that there is a huge gulf between what Andrew is saying and what the truth might be.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're going to cooperate. Get yourself over to America, swear under oath, sort it out, walk away. If you're an innocent man, that's what you would have to do. And yet there seems no signs of that happening right now.
Well, thank you, Duncan, very much indeed. Good to have you on the programme. Duncan Larcombe has been covering this story since 2012 and it never goes away.